This video is to introduce the idea of the different bowings in the Wohlfahrt violin etudes. This is opus 45 and we're starting with etude number 1. So it's all separate bowings, short and in the middle. All the way through that way. Now, as you start, as you get more comfortable with this, you should start adding in the different alternate bowings that are available. For example, the first one goes like this. Now, if you play the whole thing through separately, the piece is going to feel entirely different than if you play it through all the way with the different bowing. The first bowing example is just the first measure. You superimpose that to the rest of the piece. So in the first measure example, we have separate 2, staccato, and then slur 2, and then separate 2, and then slur 2. So notice your first set of every measure will start with a down bow. Your second set will start with an up bow. Try and get yourself back to the same place on the bow each time, so you're using even bowing all the way through. Then the second example that's given is just opposite. We slur 2, separate 2. Now, as you go through these, you're going to notice slurring across the strings. You're going to notice the entire pattern feels different as you go through it. Take the time to pay attention to how those differ. Pay attention to, okay, in the last 3 measures, for example, I have a string crossing with a slur that I wouldn't have noticed if I just played it separately, right? If I slur 4 notes, or if I slur 8, or if I put 1 by itself and slur 3, I'm going to wind up with a huge variety of patterns, and this is beautiful for getting us out of the habit of just playing one note at one time in a certain way. We should be able to play this piece with a variety of bowings, just like if you're playing solo or you're playing an orchestra, you're going to encounter reasons for different bowings. It's a lot nicer and a lot more comfortable to get used to the idea here rather than having to take on Beethoven 7 or take on Ruslan and Ludmilla and not be comfortable with this bowing. All right, this same pattern of bowing variations goes for etudes 1, 2, and 3. So you can really take advantage of the different bowing techniques that you can gain from 3 simple little etudes. It's a great exercise, and it sets us up for success later on. So go as far as you can with this one.